What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Becky. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Okay, let's start by asking the question, hey Rama, did you enjoy this movie, Becky? And my answer to you would be yes. But I do think that the movie has a few missed opportunities and other things that feel formulaic. Halfway through, Becky unsurprisingly turns into a Mary Sue, Kevin McAllister, R-rated Home Alone type character whose actions against the villains would cause the audiences to say, yeah, of course she was gonna go all Rambo and John McClane on their ass. I saw that coming a mile away. But since I am a sucker for revenge movies, and this film does have a sufficient amount of its satisfying thrills, Becky, at the very least, is bloody amusing. Written by Nick Morris and Ruckus Skye and Lane Skye, directed by Carey Mulligan and Jonathan Millett, Lulu Wilson plays the title character, the spunky and rebellious Becky, who is brought to a weekend getaway at a lake house by her father Jeff, played by Joel McHale, in an effort to reconnect and make nice with Jeff's new girlfriend and her son. But Becky is having difficulties and anger about that since her biological mother had just passed away. The trip immediately takes a turn for the worse when a group of convicts on the run, led by the merciless Dominic, played by Kevin James, suddenly invade the lake house, co-starring Amanda Brugel and Robert Maillet. If you don't remember directing team Carey Mulligan and Jonathan Millett, well, a few years back, they gave us that one entertaining horror comedy, Cooties, about a band of teachers who must fend for themselves against zombie students. While Becky doesn't have any post-apocalyptic virus, and it's not meant to be over-the-top comical, but it's another round of adults versus kids again. And this time, Team Mulligan and Millett and the writers seem to want to emphasize the toll that violence can take on a person's psyche, as opposed to just using violence as a means to a cinematic end. So the script's strength is actually in the exploration of Lulu Wilson and Kevin James' respective characters. May I just say that Kevin James is incredibly scary in this movie, with that shaved, tattooed, bald head and that big-ass beard. Funny man Kevin James trying on something new instead of doing his usual Paul Blart assassin memoir silliness. And you know what? He's actually quite convincing here as the neo-Nazi ringleader Dominic. It totally works. Kevin looks and behaves like a completely different person. So credit where credit is due. Joel McHale's character is in an interracial relationship with Amanda Brugel, so that situation plays into Dominic's bigotry and his intimidating speeches about supremacy. Although to my point earlier about the film having missed opportunities, it seems that the writers can't quite seem to know how to capitalize on that racial-fueled conflict in the film's climactic point. Believe it or not, I actually interviewed Lulu Wilson back at the press junket for the 2016 film Ouija Origin of Evil. You can check out my entire interview with her at my official website, ramascreen.com. Lulu has proven herself again and again to be a solid, reliable casting choice in the horror genre. You may have seen her in Annabelle Creation and The Haunting of Hill House. Now, I don't know if Becky is her lead star-making turn. Only time will tell. But I think here, Lulu does a tremendous job of playing a character whom you feel uncomfortable cheering for because of how deeply mentally troubled she is. Becky looks like she can snap at any minute, and that's what Lulu's performance gives you. So overall, while this movie is not for the faint of heart, and it can be a bit of a slow burn. But when it comes to turning the tables and getting back at those who hurt you, Becky delivers.